y'all, it's my favorite time of year. It's time for Christmas boxes or holiday boxes. Oh, and a few of you know what I'm talking about. You're already excited, I can tell. A few of you, it's new, and that's okay. You're going to learn what it's all about. So for our holiday boxes, you're not keeping the box in the end. The whole goal is to give it away to somebody else and make their day and just tell them how much you love them and appreciate them. You can do this by putting a little note inside, by putting a little drawing, or anything else you can think of inside the box that you created to give to that person, just to tell them how thankful you are for them and how much you love them. All right, continue watching this video to learn how to make your boxes and to get ideas for what to put inside. For this project, you will need 2 index cards or 1 Christmas card, a pencil, and some scissors. We're going to start with just one of the index cards. I'm going to put the other one to the side. And notice these index cards do have lines on them, but the back side does not. So because our back is our pretty side, we're going to start with the lines in the middle, and we're going to fold our index card in half, hamburger style. This is the short and fat way. I like to make sure that my edges are fully lined up before I ever make a crease in my index card. So notice I want to make sure they line up perfectly on both sides, and then I make a dent in the back and press down on the crease. Open your index card back up, keeping the lines in the middle, and you should have 1 crease in the center. Now we're going to fold the edge of our index card to that center crease. So I want the edge of the index card to line up perfectly with that center crease. And if you have trouble seeing it, what you can do is take a pencil and trace that center crease so that it's easy to tell if the outside edge matches up with the middle or not. You're going to do this for both sides. The edges should line up pretty perfectly. There shouldn't be any overlap or any gaps. Open your index card back up, and now we are going to fold it in half, hot dog style. So this is the skinny and tall way. Open your index card back up, and we're going to do the same thing we did just a second ago, where we're going to fold the outside edge to meet the middle of our index card. And we're going to do this for both sides. Again, you want the edges to meet up as the best that you can do. It's okay if it's not completely perfect, but the closer it is, the better your box will fit. Open your index card up one last time, and now we're going to mark where we need to cut it. So we're going to cut it at the end of the bottom crease on the outside creases, but only on the outside. Do not cut the middle crease, and make sure the cut stops once you hit the first fold. We're going to do that on both ends. It's kind of hard to explain verbally, but it's easier once you see it. Your cut should stop at that first fold, but it needs to actually go all the way and touch it. It should meet that corner or intersection. I'm going to leave my index card here for just a second and turn it. So feel free to pause the video and mark in the same places that I have marked. It should only be the 4 short lines on the outside. Now it is magically cut because I forgot my scissors and had to go pause the video. Here I am checking my cuts and making sure it goes all the way to that first fold, but that it has not gone past it. It may be easier for you to see where to cut from this angle too. Now I'm going to fold in the 2 outside flaps just to help with that crease and unfold. Now I'm going to stand up the 2 outside flaps and make sure they stand evenly with the table. I am also going to stand up the big middle flap, and there should be a nice gap there where the middle flap is taller than the 2 outside ones, and I'm making sure it is flush with the bottom of the box so that I have a nice big gap on top, and I'm going to fold that over, and that's going to be what keeps our box together. There should be no tape or glue. It's just folding over this flap. Now you can see on the edge here where there's a little bit of a gap and I didn't fold it over close enough. If you do this, your box might come apart, so make sure you fold it really closely so there's no gap like on this side. We're going to do the same thing again with the other side, so I get to show you one more time. Now you have the bottom or the top to one of your boxes, and we're just going to put that over to the side and make the other half. I am going to do the exact same steps with the other half of this index card. So I am going to speed this part along. If you need to go back through the steps, rewind the video and watch the first half of the folding. Alright, it's time to slow the video back down. Because I think this is the most complicated part of the whole thing, I want to show it to you one more time. And I'm going to show it to you from a different angle, so maybe it's a little bit easier to see. Now you can piece your two halves together to make a whole box. Just insert the bottom corners and then you can tuck in the top corners. And it fits like a shoebox. We can put anything inside of it now. You can make something and put it in there. You can do a little drawing. I'm going to write a sweet note, but I'm not actually going to write the note. I'm just going to give you some sentence starters. I'm starting it off by to whoever I love and want to show my appreciation for. Thank you for blah blah blah. And with love from blah, or your name. You don't have to follow this note, of course. This is just a good idea to help get you started if you're stuck. Now you just have to fold it up and put it inside your box. For your seesaw assignment, I would like a picture of your box, and I would like you to tell me who you gave your box to and what you put inside. I can't wait to hear your stories. You're going to make somebody so excited and thankful to receive a box from you, and you'll probably even make them cry from whatever you put inside. But they'll be happy tears. And you don't have to do this part, but in the past, my students have absolutely loved to decorate the outside and write to it's going to and who it's from on the outside of the box. Good luck!